3 signs that you will attract what you want in 2019. 2019 is almost here, or you might be watching it and it is here now. Here are 3 signs that what you want is on the way and you will attract your best life ever in 2019. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. I'm fired up, I'm excited about life, and I'm wishing you the exact same thing. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button right over there and hit the bell notification, because that's what's going to notify you for new videos. Subscribe, bell notification. Let's get right to the video. Sign number 1, you clearly know what you want, but you don't just know what you want, because that's just intellectual. You can intellectually know what you want, but you feel the reality of it. Now that's the big thing. A lot of people know what they want, but then they feel the impossibility of it. If you intellectually know what you want, it's an entirely different thing than knowing something spiritually. You can know what you want intellectually, but to know something spiritually, you have to experience it. Right? It's the same thing with like your connection to the divine power or God, right? You can have an intellectual idea of it, but it's another thing to know God, to experience God on a spiritual level and have that real connection and communion with it. Well, it's the same thing with your desire. A lot of people consciously know what they want, but on the feeling level, on the subconscious level, which controls your life, 95% of your life is controlled by your subconscious mind, they don't feel it. They feel the impossibility of it. It would be nice if they had it. They wish they had it. They hope they had it. It would be great if they had it. Oh man, I'm really, really, really hoping this law of attraction thing works out, but they just don't feel it. Begin practicing feeling what you want. If you want more money, do it like this. How does wealth feel? How would it feel if you had financial freedom? Go into your experience. Close your eyes right now. If you can close your eyes and you're not driving, close your eyes right now. How does wealth feel? How would it feel if you had money? How would it feel if you fell in love? If you were staring into the eyes of your soulmate? If you got your dream job? If you were finally traveling around the world? If you moved to the city that you want to move to? If your relationship with your parents was amazing, or with your old friends was finally great again, or you were healthier than ever before and you were happier than ever before, how would it feel? Not intellectually, what would it be like? Not mentally. I'm saying, how would it feel in your body? Feel it right now. Just take a moment. I'll be quiet for a moment and ask yourself the question, whatever it is. How would financial freedom feel? How would it be if I had wealth? How would it be if I was staring into the eyes of my soulmate right now? Look them in the eyes with your eyes closed. Imagine it. Feel it. Now, if you're with me on that, comment down below and let me know that you experienced that. So comment down below, to know something spiritually, you must experience it. To know something spiritually, you must experience it. Comment that down below. To know something spiritually, you must experience it. So it's not just knowing what you want, it's feeling it, because your subconscious mind controls your whole life, and your subconscious mind is your emotional mind. It's programmed through emotions. So when you begin to feel the possibility of it, like you just know, you can just feel it. It's like, you know, I know the money's on the way. I know my soulmate's on the way. I know it's on the way. Whatever it is, I know it's coming. I can feel it. I can't explain it. It doesn't look like it's going to happen if I look out with my eyes and I intellectually examine things, but I feel it in my spirit. Now, what that is new consciousness starting to come into you. It's your desire starting to become alive. Because what you want already exists. Everything is energy. There's higher energy dimensions where you have what you want. But the way to attract that and bring that into this reality is you have to start feeling it. And when you feel it, you change your vibration, you change your point of attraction. And that starts to bring those experiences to life. Alright, number 2 is you're not fixated on what your senses are telling you. So you may have asked after the first step, which is like, but how do you feel it? Well, the way you feel it is to actually reject the evidences that your senses are telling you. Now, the way I did that was I created a success hypnosis for myself to start to rewire my subconscious and to step into a new reality, even though what my eyes and my ears were telling me was that I was in trouble financially, my now wife is actually in debt. I couldn't pay for anything. But I had to start to dismiss my outer world and tap into my inner world so that I could start to activate dormant forces within myself. You have dormant forces and true power within yourself that's lying asleep right now. And it's not activated because you're conditioned to look at your outer world and say, my bank account doesn't have that much money. For the last 6 years, I made this amount of money. I was talking to a woman the other day, and when she was a kid, she said, if I could just make $75,000 a year as an interior designer, if I could just make $75,000 a year, I'd be happy. And this was a woman in her 50s. And she said, you know, the interesting thing was, I've made about $75,000 every year since then, and it actually hasn't been enough because I've got debts I have to pay off, paying for my family, paying for my house after taxes. I'm not walking away with that. And I realized that I set an internal thermostat that has set me for that point, and now I need to change it. I need to make in the 6-figure mark. And she realized she was set for something. Now, you might be like, well, I've only made this amount of money. Well, I'm not that I don't have a good enough grades, the right resources. Well, the last 5 years have been like this. Well, have you seen my bank account lately? Well, I don't have a job. You have to get away from your physical world and connect to your inner world. You can do that with My Success Hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com, right there down below. Or you can begin telling yourself this: lack of evidence is not evidence of lack. It's my favorite saying ever. Comment it down below. Lack of evidence is not evidence of lack. Lack of evidence is not evidence of lack. So what does that mean? Just because there's a lack of evidence of what your eyes tell you and what your ears tell you or what other people tell you or what you see in your outer world, just because there's a lack of evidence of what you want on the way, doesn't mean it's an evidence of lack. You blow a dog whistle, you can't even hear a dog whistle. Does that mean it doesn't exist? Just because there's no evidence you can hear it? No, you know it's happening. It's just beyond the spectrum of sound that your ears can pick up. It's still happening. What you want is on the way. You just can't see it yet. You just can't hear it yet. That's why you have to feel it. You have to follow that internal compass. You may not see it yet. You may not hear it yet. Other people may tell you it's impossible. Your bank account may not be telling you it's on the way. Your past relationships not working out may want to tell you, I'm always going to be alone. The fact that you don't have a job or you just got fired from a job may make you want to believe that you're doomed. No, lack of evidence is not evidence of lack. Comment it down below and start to reject the outer world, because when you get in touch with the inner world, that's what's going to create your future. Your future is determined not by your present world. Your future is not determined by your present world. Your future is not determined by what your eyes and your ears tell you. Your future is determined by your inner world, by the way you're programming the subconscious, by how you think and feel. And regardless of your world around you, you control those things. So comment down below, lack of evidence is not evidence of lack. Number 3, what you want will be on the way in 2019 if you finally know that you're worthy. You can't attract something into your life if you're not worthy of it. And even if you do, you reject it. It's the most perfect example is people that are really good at giving stuff and they're really bad at receiving things. No. You don't have to give me that. No. They're not good at receiving stuff. When you don't believe that you're worthy, you can't receive something. And even if it's in your life and it comes into your life, like you see that a lot in romance. One person doesn't believe they're worthy of that level of love or intimacy, and they push back and they sabotage the relationship. Well, similarly, we push back and sabotage our manifestations for money, in career, in love, in health, in adventure, in spirituality. We sabotage and push them away if we don't believe we're worthy. So comment down below, I am worthy of all that I desire. Like really feel it while you're doing it. I am worthy of all that I desire. Write that right now down below. I am worthy of all that I desire. And feel it. Feel the emotion of it. Feel the energy of it. Feel the truth of it, because guess what? Regardless of anything that you may think or anything you may have been told, You would not be alive if you weren't worthy. You wouldn't be alive. Just look at it rationally. If you weren't supposed to be here and you weren't worthy of creation, of experiencing the universe, of experiencing the abundance that life has to offer, you wouldn't be here a part of the universe. You wouldn't be here a part of life if you weren't worthy of experiencing life. It's super rational. You are worthy of what you desire. You are a piece of God. You are God's highest form of creation. You have the power of God within you. Really, you are an individualization of God. God is worthy. You are worthy. You deserve the love, the happiness, the joy, the success, the freedom, whatever it is that you want. Start to feel it right now while you're listening to me. Can't you feel it starting to click in your mind? Can't you feel it starting to click? It's like right now, what you want has been in vibrational escrow. It's like, you sell a house and you see the sign that says escrow. It's about to be in a new owner's hands, but it's in escrow. Well, what you want is in vibrational escrow until this moment. Why? Because you didn't think you were worthy. You didn't know you were totally worthy. And you know now, you're feeling it clicking. It's starting to shift. What you want is showing up. Affirm, what I want is on the way. Start saying it to yourself right now. What I want is on the way. I'm so grateful for it. I'm grateful I'm worthy of all that I desire. Comment down below, I'm worthy of all that I desire. What you want is on the way. Why? Albert Einstein said it best. The biggest decision you'll ever make in life is to decide whether you live in a friendly or a hostile universe. And guess what? You live in a friendly universe. You are an individualization of God. You are God's highest form of creation. You are worthy of what you want. There's more than enough love, happiness, joy, money, whatever you want. It's all here now. You have to start to claim it. You have to start to claim it for yourself. And you're going to see it show up in 2019. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. If you have not yet, make sure that you download my free success hypnosis down below, JakesHypnosis.com, right there down below, and use that to retrain your subconscious mind to eliminate any thoughts of, I'm not good enough, I can't attract the money, I can't attract the love, I don't know if it's ever going to work out. Get rid of those thoughts. Use my free success hypnosis down below to do so, and you will see magic start unfolding into your life. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification right over there. The bell notification is what notifies you for new videos, so please make sure you've actually hit the bell notification right over there in the corner. Comment down below, I am worthy of all that I desire, and comment down below, 2019 is going to be the best year ever. Comment down below, 2019 is going to be the best year ever. Comment that down below, 2019 is going to be the best year ever. Download my free success hypnosis, JakesHypnosis.com. I will see you on the next video, and I can't wait to hear about all the amazing things that are unfolding in your life.